Hey, what's going on out there in the world of YouTube? This is Cliff with Giant Mechanic Scale Modeling. Just a quick bench update, a couple of requirements. Went out Harbor Freight the other day. Anyway, long and short of it, maybe even a shout out or two. Actually, I know there's definitely going to be a shout out because I got a card. So let's see. Well, for starters, the cancer build, that one is going all right. I reached out to Mr. Morris this morning, Jim Morris there, Morris Custom, and took his idea on how to do it. I think I got the pipe a little big, but I found some nice thin wire. I'm just trying to plan and run everything because I'm going to wire this engine in. According to directions, it should go up front, but I'm just going to run it in the back like a typical small block Chevy. So I got most of the engine put together. I gotta paint it yet. The front clip part is in. I had to do a little bit of filling in where there's a couple spots, so I kind of cheated because I didn't really have that much contour putty. So what I did is I just took a little bit of silicone with like a small little toothpick and kind of pushed it in because there's a big gap. I don't know if you could see it up there, but I packed some of it in, and then basically it looks pretty decent. It's sealed up, so like I said, once I get paint on it, probably won't really notice it, or primer and paint. Got the frame painted, fuel tank installed, so we're going with a patriotic red, white, and blue paint theme. I stripped most of the chrome. I'm still trying to figure out what pieces I want to strip all the way down. Because like I said, I'm going with a red, white, and blue patriotic paint scheme, but I'm also tying in cancer awareness. And I also went to the dollar store and I found this pin. I actually got two of them. And I kind of had a brain fart because my birthday is in October. And it has my birthstone in it, so I'm like, this is the color I'm doing, the lavender, which covers all cancers, and it's got my birthstone in it for October. Yay me. So that's going to get tied into the car. It's probably either going to go on the hood or maybe on the roof. I ain't figured out where it's going to go, but it's a pin, so I'll figure out how to incorporate that in. Let's see. The 57 is just still kind of sitting there doing its thing. I'll probably get to more of that over the weekend. Also, while I was out and about, well, let me slow down. I picked up some LED lights, string for like $3 at Ollie's. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I just pull these little plastic shitter things off and use the bulbs, and maybe I can try to wire some of my own. I also seen this nail polish. It says it's got hardeners in it. It looks like it's a dark gray, maybe like a metallic something. So, I don't know. I figured just something I could try to maybe do like some fine detail work on some stripes. Let's see. While I was at Ollie's, I found them lights, and I also picked up a new model. Well, got a big old glare on it from the window, but it's a Focke-Wulf 190. Shit, for $8 you can't bitch. It's the Revell out of Germany, so that's good. So I'm expecting this kit ought to be pretty good. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I went to Harbor Freight, and I got another one of these helping hands. I got 3 of them, so I just kind of pulled the magnifying glasses off 2 of them, and so I'm using them as my little holders and painters. Let's see, what else? I also figured something out about the polyurethane that I used too. Nope, this is also something else I kind of picked up from the dollar store. It's a clear coat. Even though it says peel coat, I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a shot, see what it does. I mean, you can't necessarily go wrong. Shit for $1. Let's see, what else have I got in here? I got some sandpaper. I also picked up this silver flake stuff. Is almost like the gold stuff that broke that I'm using is that. So we'll see what happens there. Try that on a different model. All right. Do I have more in here? Ah, yes, that's right. It's on the bottom. Ugh. So this is the polyurethane that I'm thinking about using and trying. So I looked at this last can that I had, and after doing a little bit of research on it, I found out it's an oil-based polyurethane, not a lacquer. That's why it looked like really awesome without having to do really any super polishing on it and whatnot. So I'm going to probably later on do a little bit of a experiment with some of my strip parts or something along them lines to see how that's gonna work. As far as figuring out for the wheels for these, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just gonna heat up a nail, which I picked up some nails and I think I might have got them too big. They're 3D by 1.25 inches. And I also picked up some other wire nails, 16 by 1.5 inches. So I figure I can run it through this backing plate and make it and just heat it up and push it in. Or Jim brought up another idea for these particular model kits that have the, if I could find the engine, for these particular model kits that have the engine blocks that go through. And of course now I can't find that engine now that I want. I think this is the one. Yes. So how it goes through there, there's like a big hole that goes through there. Basically fill that in and trim the nail head down. When you trim the nail head down and use that as a stud to put your tires on. So I'm like, that's pretty smart thinking. And it fills in the holes and it gives you a place to do the studded tires. So that's a win-win right there. Let's see. I just realized the smallest drill bit I have is a 1/16, so I'm gonna have to try. And I didn't see anything smaller than a 1/16, so I might have to actually go to a hobby store, which I'll probably be going to Walt's Hobby tomorrow. Let's see, trying to think, what else was there? Oh, let's see, we covered the LEDs, some of some small wire that I had found and shit. From at the dollar store, I got red and black, so it works pretty good. It's a solid wire. Now I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for plug ends, which I might have some small heat shrink. This bigger model here I haven't done anything with. Maybe I'll go throw another coat of paint on that. Oh yeah, that's right. I got here it is. Shout out to Tim over at Throttle Power. It's all about the throttle. Cliff, keep up the great work and thanks for supporting me, Tim. Thank you for them kind words and it's greatly appreciated. I know a couple of y'all got your cards, and like I said, if not, they should be in the mail. Oh yeah, and I picked up these cool little flags for $1. I don't know how I'm gonna do them or what I'm gonna do with them. Maybe I'll hang them up places or try to figure out how to maybe like send them in the mail or something along them lines. I ain't 100% sure, but shit, you can't go wrong for $1. Like I said, I like shopping at the dollar store. Let's see. Yep, some of my chrome pieces are ready to come out. I finally broke down and bought some Super Clean. I also went out and bought some Spray 9. I'm going to try that. So eventually I'm going to get together and work on a comparison video, but that's just pretty much a bench update as of right now. So yeah, all right, well, this is Cliff with GI Mechanic Scale Modeling, signing off.